Welcome to today's stream on the Final Fantasy X Hardcore Nuzlocke. Today we are finally at Lady Yunalesca and taking on the most exciting battle so far in this entire challenge. I am absolutely buzzing for this testing. Today's going to be a bit of a test and learn, but there's going to be no game overs. We're going to be doing no additional attempts. We're not hacking in Waka, and we're just going to use what we've got. What I would say is, though, there will also be no, I guess, official attempt at Yunalesca today. I'm going to kind of try and hype that up as a kind of milestone episode. So, yeah, we're going to just jump into it today. I've got a couple of strategies in mind and a couple of ideas. So, let's see how things transpire. There are certain questions I've got, which I did touch on in the previous streams, around the metamorphosis phase in phase 2, but let's see how we get on. Right, so we're not going to be hacking anything in because we've done a lot of prep over the past, I don't know, 10-12 hours of grinding with either the magic urn or the monster arena. So I think today we're just going to jump in. Now, the cutscene is my absolute favourite of the entire game. However, to not get it repetitive, I am going to put the cutscene remover on, and then we're just going to jump straight in. First and foremost, though, I need to make sure that we've got 99 holy waters. We've got no remedies. I need to hack those out because I technically shouldn't have those. So maybe we get rid of those. If we start using them, actually, maybe we can just, I don't know, maybe we can use... Just probably going to take a bit long. What we do need to do, though, we've got the 99 potions, so we're going to have to kick things off with a bit of customization. Now, I've got two plans so far. One is going to be without auto haste, and the second is going to be with auto haste. So I'm going to try first off customizing Riku's stuff without auto haste. What I think I'm going to actually need to do is do some customization, go back actually, buy some more holy waters, and then come back here. So, first and foremost, my initial thinking is the first phase, we're actually okay. Excuse me. We're actually okay to use the Charmontage. So, let's get that equipped onto her. Now, she's going to need First Strike, and it may be beneficial for us to have Evade Encounter, but actually it's probably going to be better off if we have Alchemy. So Tidus is only going to play a role in the first round for his agility in the first turn, but it's really going to be a Kimahri, Yuna and Riku session. So excuse me. Okay. To be honest, I think we need Yuna with all of the healing we can get. So, ideally, I'd probably just want him with a strength and a piercing. So, actually, it might be worth getting him a new weapon with maybe a free slot on from the Calmlands. So, now, Waka we don't actually have as part of this attempt, so we can discount his setup, but effectively the setup I'm thinking for Tidus and the rest is going to be this armor, just going to be lots of health, no it's not, it's just going to be so I need Zombie Ward, and I also need so just to be transparent, right, actually phase 1 Riku's already set up with the Berserk Ward armor we had for Spectral Keeper. Yuna is just going to tank, heal, and Kimahri's going to do the same. Kimahri's going to be using White Wind. The second phase, though, is where the strategy in mind kicks in, and it basically entails Riku having auto med and auto potion, every character buffed to the maximum that can be with double HP, plus we need Kimahri and Auron in yellow HP using SOS Reflect. They can be in zombie, it doesn't matter. But then the central character, or the third character, there I'm going to rotate them with zombie ward armors. Now I'm just trying to think if Kimahri and Auron, I think I might need to just hack in maybe a SOS Reflect Bracer for Auron, just to test. This would be nice, something like that. We could even have SOS Haste actually on the lads. SOS, oh no, I suppose we couldn't because fat chance of us getting SOS. Oh no, we can't get SOS Haste and Reflect. What we can get though is, no, so I guess I'm going to have to hack something in for the lads with SOS Reflect. Let's start with Kimahri's. So Kimahri's already got SOS Reflect, so that's fine. Let me see what I can put on him. Because I don't think Riku's going to have any free slots to have any additional health in the second phase or the third phase. My thinking is we go auto med, auto potion, and then we've got a flexi slot. It might be that we have with HP plus 20, but it also might mean that we need to cash in on the auto haste. It all depends on, I think, RNG. So that's going to be taken up. That's got no use. That's got no use. Neither is that. Neither is the MP. It might be worth having HP plus 20 on both of them. Oh, we've got one special sphere as well, so that might come in handy with Kimahri. I'm not sure where else we get special spheres, though. So we've got plenty of lunar curtains if we do need to attach SOS Shell to this. And that, I don't think we're actually going to need Death Proof, which is really good, because if we can keep that in hand, that means we've got a great weapon for our capturing post-Yunalesca. Yeah, so I think we're in a position where I just think I need to hack in actually something for Auron here with SOS Reflect, just to give him what he needs. And maybe at the end of the stream we can do some grinding for that. So Bracer, he has got a Protect Bracer, so we can just give him Reflect. There we go. So that's adjusted. So really, Riku is in a really good position. Look at all them battle freaks, Jesus Christ. Right, so here's the second and the third phase armor. So we're going to give her auto potion again, but we're going to leave that third slot flexi for either plus 20% HP, or, which I don't think she's going to need at all, or something like auto haste. But that only leaves me 9 Chocobo wings then for the remainder of the game, if we don't go with a Chocobo wing, if we don't go with an auto haste strat. It might just be better to not use to not cash in on the auto haste and just keep using haste. But we'll see. There really isn't anything else that we can give Riku that's going to help her, because in the second and the third phase we've got Yunalesca using the Dispelling Slap a lot more frequently. I think I do need to check up on that though. I know in the third form I think it happens 100% of the time. Let me just check. Oh no, in the first phase it's one of her regular attacks, isn't it? In the second phase it's a counter attack that happens 50% of the time. And in the third form it's a counter attack that is 100% of the time. Okay, so that's the third phase armor done for the moment. So let's just get Riku set up. She's going to go from this into the alchemy, and then she's going to go from the Spectral Keeper armor to the Goliath. And we picked this up when we were underwater, but I figured we could easily farm for that in the monster arena once we've captured an Archelos or whatever it's called. So we're going to go from... because this isn't enough. This is what we picked up on the shop in the Calmlands. Anyway, what we also need, I think, for the first form is going to be Comrade, because what I'm intending to do is manipulate Yunalesca's health using Riku in double HP. So actually, Stoic is going to be better. Yuna, we're only going to need one overdrive. Kimari, we can have Comrade, because Riku is going to get targeted a lot. And technically, once we're out of the first phase, the only time we're going to use Kimari's overdrive really is going to be for White Wind, if we need to, or maybe to give Riku Shell and Protect again using Mighty Guard. So the rest are null and void really. So Tidus should already have something, but I'm actually thinking, is it worth giving him this plus Zombie Ward? Okay, and then we give the same to Lulu. The thing is, without Waka, we've only got 3 characters that we can cycle through. That's the problem without Waka, you see. Oh, actually, can we have some sort of... oh no, we don't really need them in haste, do we? Right, let's just go with this basic strat for now, and then we need to give Yuna... so we don't need that. What we do need is one of these. But my intention is to cycle through Yuna, Tidus and Lulu in the second phase. The second phase is going to be worse than the first, you see. Now, we're going to need additional holy waters because of auto med in the second phase. So, Tidus, just give him that. You think we wasted a return sphere there. Just do that. Kimari, you can have... Oh, you're getting another weapon when we get to the back to the Calmlands. You can't really have that, so... I think we just give you Lightning Strike and then just give you something. Really doesn't matter what we give you, because we're not bringing you in. And then Yuna can have, I think, we're probably going to need to get her a better rod when we get to the Calmlands as well. Now, in terms of Kimari, in the first phase, I need him to have less than 864 health. So, I believe we can just give him his second Tetra Armlet. Now we can... And then we bring him in to have that on before we get into the second phase. Actually, Kimari could probably play a dual role. So we could probably do with having another Blessed Armor set up for him. Yeah, so let me customize. We'll do that when we get to the Calmlands. Probably the same thing for Aura, and it wouldn't be a bad idea actually to... Oh, we've already got that Blessed Bracer, that's good. So that means we can actually give Yuna some additional health here. It's nice. Yeah, we'll probably tag onto that one, to be fair. I think we can give her a +5, that's fine. We don't really want to be using our Soul Springs because they're a pain in the back end to get. And in the first phase, it really doesn't matter about Yuna having any additional abilities. As long as she's got, though, a Blessed Ring, which is not that one. Which is that one. So that's fine. Right, let me just check Kimari's stuff. Yeah, SOS Reflect. I think the only thing we could probably put on that actually is plus 20% HP. But we'll come to that when we get to the battle. Right, the good thing about what we've got is a no encounters, so let me put the ×2 on. And we've got that busted track in the background, but we can just jump straight back to the Calmlands pretty much and get some additional items and equipment. So we need Holy Waters, we need something for Kimari neutral, and we need something for Yuna neutral. Hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's enjoying their Sunday. And yeah, appreciate you checking out the channel and the challenge so far. Bit of a chill one today, though, folks. Probably be on for a couple of hours, so sit back and enjoy a bit of Jecht Geek. Thanks. But yeah, haven't even got to worry about anything here. We're only going to get the Chocobo as well because of speed. We haven't got to worry about any encounters ever again. We have got the chat poll going live as well. If you want to let me know your thoughts on, yeah, what I'm asking, what's going to be what next Final Fantasy game is going to be the better one? Is it going to be 17? Is it going to be part 3 of the 7 remake? Is it going to be the 9 remaster? Is it going to be something else? So yeah, just let me know your thoughts in the comments, in the chat poll. Right. What I will do is just I'm just going to use Fireplane to get rid of those remedies as well, because technically we shouldn't actually have them. Because the intended strategy when we get to Flux is to use all 20. We would have technically have got at that time to have Auto Med on Kimahri versus Flux. Right, we need to sell some stuff. All 3 with two frees as well. Busted. Let's just see if there's anything else juicy that we could sell. No, we're not getting rid of any haste bracers. That's nice. Yeah, we could probably get rid of that as well. Okay, so we got some room. That's fine. Let's buy Yuna one of these and equip it. You one of these and equip it. You one of these and equip it. And we won't equip just for now, just in case. Rika, we don't need that. And I think we're good for equipment. So actually, we need to start with these 3. And then Kimahri's going to come in for the nurse. So what I'm going to try and do is swap Kimahri out for the other character. Oh, well, G, my man. Great to see you, bro. Thanks for checking out today. How's it going with you? Right. Because Yuna eventually is going to have to go into her blessed ring. Not that one. That one. Okay, I think we're in a good spot. Let me just double check items. So, let's make our way back and then we can get started with the testing and go through some of the strategies in a bit more detail that I've got for Yunalesca. What's happening now, Jay? Right, we have got the no encounters equipped, which just makes life so much easier. And we got that in the Cavern of the Stolen Fayth on the previous, I think it was the previous stream or the one before. But we got some mad drops. I think we got like 10 SOS Overdrive drops. And we got the no encounters from the Ghost finally. Right, let's let's hope we get some good luck with phases 2 and 3, because as I mentioned at the start, if you did miss it, the intention really is to use phase 1 to boost up all of the characters to the maximum, and then phase 2 is going to have the Ward, SOS Reflect and Auto Med strat. And then phase 3 is basically gung-ho, and we just have to go all-out offensive with the Riku. The one question I have, though, right now is, do I need to cash in on Auto Haste? So we're going to do some without Auto Haste, and we're going to go maybe do some with Auto Haste. But if we do cash in on Auto Haste, it means I've only got 9 left for the entire rest of the challenge. But if I think about it, I've got 4 sim bosses, I've got Omnis, and I've got BFA. So that's technically 6 bosses. I can use 2 maybe in a couple of the battles. So 9 might be enough. Right, let me just check if we've got the cutscene remover on, because I'm just going to skip past the cutscenes, and when we come to do the official run, or the official fight, I'm going to, yeah, do the cutscenes in full, because they're my favourite in the entire game. That probably should have been the question in the chat poll today, but we'll save that for another one. Right, let's just get rid of these remedies, because technically we shouldn't have them. And what I'll do is, actually, I'm just going to save over 143. Just don't need to set up then. LG in the chat saying, uploaded my first episode of Dragon Quest a couple of days ago. I've checked out the start, man. It's a busted game. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Loving it so far. So just chilling right now. Playing some Skyrim, which I somehow never really played that much. Still no Untitled Project X. Yes, indeed. I do need to get to that. So, but I think all the grinding's gone out of the way. It might help, actually, with when it comes to the monster hunting. So, or the capturing. Sorry. It's the adjusting. So, Yunalesca testing, folks. Let's jump in.
Lady Yunalesca.
Oh, the fucking cutscene remover ain't
Welcome
worked.
to Zanarkand. I congratulate you, Summoner. You have completed your pilgrimage.
Right, let's just see if the cutscene remover works when I kick back in. I think I need to get a new up-to-date version of it, to be fair. Or, as you're saying in the chat, LG, is download Untitled Project X. When I did do that, though, I just had so many kind of issues, performance issues with the game. Right, let's do this again. And we'll put the ×2 on. Quick equipment check. I'm expecting Tidus and Yuna to all have the same armor. And I need Auron, actually. We've had to hack in an SOS Reflect for our Auron. So he's got that, you've got that. Right, excellent. Let's just save over that. Oh, maybe this is a cutscene we can't skip with the remover.
Welcome to Zanarkand.
Don't know.
I congratulate you, Summoner. You have completed your pilgrimage. I will now bestow you with that which you seek.
I'm hoping we can skip the rest.
Summoning will be yours.
I figured out that many UNX performance issues came from allowing me to use hotkeys with the controller. As soon as I removed all of them, the crashes were gone. Okay.
You must choose to become the.
I'll see about doing that actually. Because there was a lot of crashes. There was a lot of stuttering.
Summoning embodies. The bond between husband and wife, mother and child, or between friends. If that bond is strong enough, its light will conquer sin. 1,000 years ago, I chose my husband Zeon as my faith. Our bond was true, and I obtained the final Aeon. There is nothing to fear. You will soon be freed of worry and pain.
Just going to make sure the cutscene remove it is
the
on.
Final Aeon, your life will end. Death is the ultimate and final liberation. Your father, Braska, chose this path.
It is not too late. Let us turn back.
If I turn back, who will defeat Sin? Would you have some other summoner and his guardians go through this?
But, my lord, there must be another way.
This is the only way we got now. Fine. Make me the Fayth. I've been doing some thinking. My dream is back in the others, Anakin. I wanted to make that runt into a star Blitz player. Show him the view from the top, you know. But now I know there's no way home for me. I'm never gonna see him again. My dream's never gonna come true. So make me the Fayth.
What a
I'll
guy.
fight Sin with you, Braska.
What a guy Jecht is.
Then maybe my life will have meaning, you know.
Don't do this, Jecht. If you live, there may be another way. We'll think of something, I know.
Believe me, I thought this through. Besides, I ain't getting any younger, so I might as well make myself useful.
Jecht?
What? You're not gonna try to stop
Can't wait
me
for this.
too?
It's going to be a busted fight.
Sorry. I mean, thank you.
Braska still has to fight Sin, Orin. Guard him well. Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
Lord Braska, Jecht.
What do you want now?
Sin always comes back. It comes back after the calm, every time. The cycle will continue and your deaths will mean nothing.
Sorry about this,
But
folks.
there's always a chance it won't come back this time. It's worth
I don't
trying.
know why we haven't skipped this.
I understand what you're saying, Orin. I'll find a way to break the cycle.
You have a plan?
Jecht?
Trust me, I'll think of something.
Let's go.
And the cycle went on.
We'll break it.
But how? What, you got a plan now?
Yes, Wacker, we got a plan.
If one of us has to become a Fayth,
We got the Yunalesca strap.
I volunteer.
Me too, Yuna.
That still won't change anything, you know? You'd bring the calm, and then what? That won't break the cycle.
Listen. You want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah? That is just not gonna happen, brother, you know?
If you want everything, you'll end up with nothing.
But I want everything.
Now you're being childish.
I give up. So what would an adult do then? They know they can just throw away a summoner, then they can do whatever they like. You're right. I might not even have a chance. But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go. And what Oren said about there being a way, I think it's true.
You'll think of something?
Yes.
Yes. I'll go ask Yunalesca. She's got to know something.
You really think she'll help you?
I don't know, but I have to try. This is my story. It'll go the way I want it, or I'll end it here.
Wait. You say it's your story, but it's my story too, you know? It would be so easy to let my fate just carry me away, following this same path my whole life through. But I know I can't. What I do with no regrets.
Okay, folks. Right, we're going to put in the autosave after that. But for the official attempt, I'm going to be doing these cutscenes in full. Right, there's a few of you watching. I'm not really bothered if it does do the cutscenes or not. I'm thinking maybe a bit more magic for Yuna, actually. Let's see what we can customise on her. Let's give Oren that as well, because Kimahri and Oren are not going to be on the field at the same time. At least I hope they're not. Let's just give Yuna a bit. That's going to be right at the end. Excuse me. No, it's going to be down. Well then, where is it? Yuna's new rod. Should probably do. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, we've only got a +3. Yeah, I think it's better than nothing. So, equipment is looking good. The reason I've got you, Lulu, with that on is because we may end up getting confused, and I don't want her to be in a position where she's poisoning or confusing or killing people. So with her weapons, Waka we don't have for this attempt. So attempt 29, no Waka. He died in the cavern. Let me put another autosave back in. So let's just... yeah, we'll just go back up. We'll two screen, we'll go back down, and then we'll crack on, folks. Great to see a few of you in the chat this afternoon, this evening, this morning, wherever you are. I'm just buzzing for this. I'm really excited for to crack on. So, Yunalesca, folks. Testing, take 1. Let's go. Hardcore Nuzlocke. Let's go. The music, the atmosphere, the situation just gets me pumped, man. Right, Chocobo Wing. Let's kick things off. Right, I need Tidus out and Kimahri in. So, let me see if I can change to this. No. Okay, that's bad. Tell you what, let's kick things off with a... Oh, my seat has just started to mess up. Do we go with the stamina tonic overdrive here to get just to save a few turns? Because we can put Kimahri, we can bring Kimahri in and use Mighty G. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. Let's put Riku into double HP. Nice, nice man. Appreciate the support, Don. Right, this is where we bring in Mr. Bodyguard. My seat has decided to fuck up at the wrong time. Anyway, we'll continue. Probably do need to get... I think the start of there, trying to maximise that Chocobo wing is going to be essential. Now, ideally... Let's, because Riku should just kick into auto potion if she gets hit here. So let's just defend. That's not a bad outcome. Right, I think I need to get, first and foremost, Soul Spring, Lunar Curtain. Going to be a lot. This is going to be a long phase 1, folks. So, yeah, shit. That's probably the best move there because the absorb. I'm using a Comrade auto potion strat to get Riku's overdrive up as quick as possible, and. Having her no healer before this fight may actually come in clutch. May. I don't think it will. I don't think it's going to, like, massively, but I think the whole point here is probably we're going to have to cycle through Riku's turns to just get her another overdrive. But the other thing is I can't take her out, I believe, with an overdrive. I think I've got to start throwing shining gems already. So this is where Yuna comes in. No, we won't do that. We will just swap. Because this is a double HP. This is an absorb phase. That's fine. We're going to manipulate that absorb though with Riku in double HP and auto potion, and it's the same armor we use for the Spectral Keeper fight. Probably too early to be using shining gems, but it doesn't matter. Right, this is a slap. So with that hyper null, we're basically doing that slap's doing no damage in defend. Shit, I've got no one with a sensor. Just trying to think, is there anything we can do in between Riku's overdrives apart from attacking? Tell you what we can do, actually. We can throw 3 stars. We've got infinite cures then. I think Kimari's chilling in defense mode, and so is... So there's the potion. Beautiful. I think you're good in defense. Right, we need, I think for this, we need a sensor, so I'll put that on my notes. I've got a notepad next to me. Just for the testing, we're just going to have auto sensor. There we go. But I'll make sure someone's got a sensor for the final, for the fight. This is an absorb phase. No, this is an absorb phase coming up. So I think we're good. We don't need to do anything, so I think we're just going to keep defending until Riku gets another overdrive. And then where we need to, we will heal her up to manipulate the absorb round. 635 with shell, that is. Healer might be the play, OG, I'm telling you, man. It might be, because I've got this suspicion we will be able to bring in Bahamut in the second round, use an overdrive, and actually get him back out. So it might be that we need to use Yuna's healing somewhere. I reckon it might be the play. So I reckon getting that healer OD prior to this, just as another option. Right, Kimahri's on the defense. Riku, actually, I'm going to stop defending because we need to get her overdrive up. Right, that's busted. I can't, but I got a suspicion I don't need them. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Nice. Right. I think we're just going to have to waste one to get Kimahri into... I was going to say Kimahri into haste, but do we really need... Yeah, I think so, actually. Just to be double sure. So, what do we need? What do we need? We need power spheres. Feels like a bit of a waste, but we've got Kimahri into haste for now anyway, because right, the slap kind of removes that sort of stuff. So yeah, that was a bit of a fucking waste, but okay, lesson learned. Defend again. I think Riku, we can just swap weapons. The auto potion kicking in. Auto potion strat kicking in. So like I said, folks, going to be a bit of a slow burn at the start, but if we can get... We can get the team set up ASAP, and there's a particular setup I need when we're going into the second phase. I need Auron out, I need him in double HP, but I don't need him healed. Specifically that. That was a critical. Problem with that slap, it's got a 10% critical hit bonus. But I reckon it's got a complete... I think it's got a wildly greater critical hit bonus than that. Right, this is the absorb round, so we don't need to defend with Riku. We need to swap... We need to organise them weapons as well. Actually, it might be worth healing Riku as much as possible, to be fair, as well, because we actually get more overdrive when we heal her up. Because Absorb is doing more damage. It feels like a waste to be using Shining Gems this early. So that's fine. Yeah. I think Yuna probably... I want to start healing Yuna on the absorb round, not the slap round. So let me see if I can survive this slap. I think I can. Oh, that's fine. The other good thing about having Kimahri in the front line here is that he can use White Wind if we need him to. If we're in a position where... So he kind of acts as our Bhed potion. Right, this is where we do Yuna. Is that the wrong time to have done Yuna there? No, it's the right one. It's before the absorb round. That's what I need. Okay. So, defend. Excellent. Bit of a slow start, but it's going to be. Right, this is the absorb round. So, this is where we can start bringing in the other team. And we can start buffing them up. So first things first, let's get Auron into double HP. Right. I think we're going to need a better turn order to get Auron into double HP there. Let's buff Tidus. So we're going to have to basically do this for all characters. But now Tidus is Shout, Protect, Haste. And we just bring Bodyguard back into the defense mode. But because we're manipulating the absorb round, we're always going to get it targeting on Riku, or hopefully we're going to get it targeting on Riku. Okay, so this is the absorb round. Just defend here. Oh, come on, Riku. You're just too fast. Absorb round. So we can swap weapons in the absorb round. Beautiful. So it's probably looking like 4 or 5. It's a shame we can't... Actually, that's a thought. Can we mix eccentric? This is where the mix list comes in. You gave me this idea, Luke Goblin. You gave me this idea on the previous stream because you mentioned something about elixirs. So I'm just going to see, actually, is there anything we can do just to speed this up? So Hotspurs is 1.5 and eccentric is 2 times. Oh, elixir and dark matter, mega elixir and a key sphere, or a 3 stars, and then so actually I think we should be using the initial phases to protect the team with Hyper Mighty G, and then eccentric and Hotspurs because they stack. So we can theoretically like do what, 3.5 times? So we'll essentially have triple overdrive. So that's going to need an elixir or a 3 stars and a water gem, or a mega phoenix and a 3 stars. Yep, that'll do. 2 mega elixirs as well. Okay, so the next overdrive we're going to use. Yeah, busted LG. So you actually gave me that idea in the previous stream, and I think that's just a further optimization that is going to be great for this battle. Do we need anyone to be healed? Yeah, we could probably use this opportunity to heal Kimari. Stroke of Genius using the auto potion strat. Right, defend because this is the slap phase. So we're keeping up with Yunalesca okay, which is good. Riku, if she is targeted, does more damage, which is perfect. I don't mind Riku not having haste, because at some point we're going to have to use another Mighty G. I do need to swap. So equipment. Swords. Okay. I like that it uses a potion even if we don't go into critical HP. Playing different, man. Worry so much about every move. I know. I guess it's because I'm trying to build the strategy as I'm going along. I've got a kind of big plan to set all the characters up, and it's proving to be a bit time consuming to get there, but I'm not worrying. I'm just going to crack on. Dark Aeons were challenging enough for me as it was. I mean, for me, in terms of the chat question, I think it's got to be 17. I'm just so I'm apprehensive on one hand, and on the other hand, I am very excited because there was a great quote by, I can't remember who it was the other day. I was watching one of their videos, and essentially the guy said if they mess up 17, it could be the last Final Fantasy game that's kind of ever made, or made with, I don't know, made with a huge budget maybe. Right, slap phase. That's good. 175 that was. I reckon that was a crit. Or was that not a crit? So what I'm saying, so what I guess we need to think about is if Yuna is not in defend and gets hit by the slap, it's going to do about 350. Here is where Yuna does come in. Right, I think the next overdrive needs to be Hotspurs. Or is it eccentric? No, it's eccentric. So Mega Elixir and a Key Sphere, or a Purple Sphere, or a White Sphere. Okay, so we're going to have double overdrive there. So have we got Mega Elixirs? Where do we sell them? Don't tell me we fucking sold the Mega Elixirs. Yep, I think we did. Bastard. Okay. Are you joking me? We've sold the fucking Mega Elixirs. If we have, I'm an absolute numpty. Unless I'm just not seeing them. Yeah, I think we have. Alright, let's use an elixir. Oh no, we can't even use an elixir. Shit. I'll tell you where we can get some. Underwater capturing. Mega Elixir. I fucking sold them all. FFX. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some capturing underwater. So I'm just checking where I know I'm going off in a bit of a tangent, but I'm just checking. How we unlock Shinryu. 2 of the underwater fiends in Mount Gagazet. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we can get some mega elixirs. Alright, so let's... fuck it, I'm just going to hack one in for now. So at least we can get one. We can get 20. So let's give ourselves 20. Mix. Can't believe we've bloody sold them. What a numpty. Mega Elixir and a level key sphere. Okay. Excelente. No one needs healing, so that's good. So this is the absorb phase. Oh, look at that. That's just rocketing up. So actually we can do that probably again with a hot spurs. Okay, we'll put Yuna in defense. So there's the critical. Kimari, we're good. So yeah, I think we've wasted a few of her overdrives, and we probably could have just used that doing hot spurs and eccentric. Never mind. I need the mega elixirs, LG, because the only other way to get the double overdrive eccentric is either a late game item, underdog secret, etc., which I don't have, or an amulet, which I don't have, or an elixir and a dark matter, which I don't have. So mega elixir was the only other option. It's alright, we'll get them. We'll get them. I was hoping that Yunalesca would be the 50th episode, so maybe in the next one we can do the Auron SOS Reflect. We can do the mega elixir farming. Fucking hell, another thing to get before Yunalesca. Right, what we're doing now, so we are... I think this is the slap phase. It really doesn't matter either way with Riku. Oh no, it's all absorb. That's good. So defend. So this is the slap phase. So Yuna's going to have to go into defense mode. Yeah. Now we'll cure Yuna. We can't let her have turns back to back though. That's the problem. That's just busted. Look at how quick that's gone up. This is the slap phase. Is Yuna not defending then? Well, let's just Okay, hot spurs time. So elixir and a level 2 or a level 1. Okay, I think this is the play. Because it's going to quicken up the subsequent phases, overdrive phases. Right, this is going to shoot up now. Look at that. It's like three absorbs now, and Riku's in overdrive, which is just busted. Or if she gets a critical slap like that, which is also busted. So yeah, 3 turns and we've got an overdrive with Riku. That's fucking phenomenal. Okay, let's... Let's get her set up. So this is where I think we can bring Orin in. This is an absorb phase, so that's fine. With haste, he should get a turn. If not, it really doesn't matter. No, that's fine though. Yeah, that's perfectly fine with that. So what we can do is heal him up. Okay. Probably do with healing Kimari. Right, so I think we're cooking on gas now, folks. I just think it's rinse and repeat here. Look at that. It's like nearly 50% of the way there. And if she's going to get slapped about, I think it's going to do even better. Come on. I misread that. I thought that that was the absorb phase. Right, excellent. Kimari defend, Yuna defend, Riku really doesn't matter. Everyone's defending, which is fab. Okay, absorb. If she can get a turn in before Kimari here, that's busted. Yes. So what we can do is... No, we're not going to do that. This is what we're going to do. And now we're going to use one of our soul springs and... Where are the lunar curtains? Excellent. Bring Kimari back in to defend. Excellent. That strat now is fully optimized for the first phase. This is the absorb round, so we can heal Yuna. And we can swap weapons with Kimahi. So basically 2 absorbs and a slap gets her into OD, which is brilliant. Just lots of swapping though with Riku, that's getting tedious. No, let's defend with Kimari. Okay. Let's swap. Right, you can come in for... We need Orin in double HP. Oh shit, no, we need to heal him first. No. Fuck, I've done that wrong. Fuck. Never mind. Oh, you prick. Have I just fucked myself over there? Because Yuna can't do cure now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Forgot he had SOS Reflect. Bastard. I wonder if the silence wears off. Okay, let's keep going. The silence might wear off. Is there any way we can get rid of silence with Riku? Cures abnormal status effects and recovers 50% HP for all allies. Yes, I think we can. Super Elixir. Yeah. Okay, all we need then is just an Ultra Cure, which is Power Distiller and... Fuck's sake, what a mess about this is. Power Distiller, and I'm just looking through the options. Hyper Potion. Poison Fang, Shining Thorn. Ah, Silence Grenade, we got one of them. That'll do. Oh, okay. So Power Distiller and Silver Hourglass. Busted. Just in time for the Absorb round as well. Right, we're back to cooking on gas, folks. I'm just going to defend with them two because I can't remember what phase this is. Yeah. Okay. So if we do get hit with silence, it's not the worst thing in the world. We can get out of that. So I'm not interacting with the chat much. Right, this is Absorb round, so we can just swap. Excelente. No, we want to defend with Yuna. Right, let's start buffing Tidus with Ultra Q, Ultra, what's it called? Soul Spring, Lunar Curtain. Okay, and we'll bring the bodyguard back in. Defense mode. Nice. So let's get you healed for the absorb phase. Perfect. You're pretty much at max, so let's get Kimari healed. Busted. Nice, right. Bring Tidus back in. Yep, he's got the right ward, so that's fine. So let's just swap. Yuna can... No, I'm just going to defend with Yuna because I can't remember which round it is. They're going by too quick. Shit. That didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped. I don't know why the other turns have messed up there. Never mind. We can... Yeah, it was far too soon to be using them shining gems. It's not bad if it hits Kimahri. Let's just defend with Yuna, that's fine. Right. Can we get Tidus in and out? Yes, we can. Perfect, right. Okay. Defense mode. See, this would be a good, to be fair, this would be a good place for Kimahri to use White Wind. So that's what I'm going to do. Because he's got the 3.5 overdrive as well. Right, this is the absorb round. Don't know why she's getting so many turns, but never mind. Gets Kimahri his overdrive back anyway, so... Yep. Now, let's bring in Lulu. It was the previous round. No, it wasn't. The previous round was an absorb round, so I can't do Lulu here. Yeah, that's fine. I'm alright with that. Slap. Defense. Now I think we can bring Lulu in. Perfect. Just needed that better turn outcome there. So, power distiller, that gives everyone haste. That's perfect. Give you that. Let's get you back out. Kimahri in defense. Perfect. All of that that overdrive just going up massively. Right, this is actually the slap phase, so I'm not going to heal there. I'm going to heal now. Look at that, straight away up with another overdrive. Shit. Swap with the wrong weapon. There we go. Why am I getting a bad turn outcome there? Alright, let's just defend with them. Okay. Absorb round means we can Excuse me. Right, next phase is good because we can bring in Lulu and get on a Hyper Mighty, whatever it's called. Not Hyper Mighty Guard. Fine. Just checking he didn't have SOS Reflect. The other thing I need to be careful of, I've got 59 potions. I need to run out of those, though, by the second phase. So, Lunica, a Soul Spring. Excelente. So, Auron isn't really in where I would want him to be, but he's good enough. He's like, what, 200 HP from being fully optimized for the second round. So let's see what happens. This is the absorb round. Let's give you a heal. Lovely jubbly. Defend. That's perfect. The fact that she's doing like 650 with Shell on Riku is great. Right, so the strat is coming along nicely. Next round we're going to get Lulu into double HP. That is perfect hair manipulation. Okay. We can even get her out. Did we heal Tidus? No, we need to heal Tidus and Lulu. That's good. Okay, so let's defend and defend. That's fine. We just use something with Riku here just to get the health back up. Yeah, maybe Ultra Cure again. Probably unnecessary, but Power Distiller and Silver Hourglass. Okay, so he's good. Defense mode. Defense mode. I suppose even if we do get back-to-back attacks, then we're not in a bad place. Okay, we're going to have to, though, use Cure on Kimari there. Excuse me. Come on, slap on Riku. That's what I'm after. So let's defend. Right, next thing we need is Lulu in for the heal. That's fine. So, Captain out of the game. Director sorted. Tidus sorted. I think I don't need all of these potions. I don't. I've got 99 of them and I don't need 99. Power Distiller, and it's just the only one I can remember, if I'm honest. Have you got your Blessed Bangle? Yes, you have. That is perfect. So, I think we just defend now, folks. We basically got to get rid of all of the potions. So we got to. So, can we get to this point with 50 potions? I think we can. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just to speed things up, because I think we're optimized near enough. We've just got to get Kimahri into double HP here. So I think we probably only need 50 potions. What we need is everyone healed. And we need Riki with an overdrive. So now I don't know if this is the absorb phase, that's fine. Bloody pad. Let's use the one and only Bhed potion. Now, I think next turn, maybe the one or the one after, maybe. Ah, shit, we need to start fucking attacking, that's right. So let's give ourselves some... We're not going to use 99 high potions, no chance. So we're fine with that. So this is where we start attacking. It's getting tense, this is. Oh, bollocks. That's fine. Defend. 350. Yep, told ya. 350 damage. But this is the absorb phase, so it doesn't really matter. This is where I guess we could use not Mighty Guard, we could use White Wind. Nice. How many potions are we saying we've got? Should be none left now. So that's actually a good outcome there. So we're into the high potion phase. That's good. Right, well, one shining gem away from moving into the next phase. So we just need some good turn orders now. And Kimahri may... we definitely need Kimahri with an overdrive. We also need Kimahri in SOS HP. Okay, so we're one away. So what we need is now is a combination of Kimahri in double. So Kimahri in double. We need Yuna in double. We need a full heal. And we need Mighty Guard. Okay. How are we going to do this? Let's because the slap's going to get rid of our I just think we need is this where we this no I'm hesitating because I don't think this is the phase where we capitalise. So let's use stamina tablet on Yuna. You cure. Just to make sure that happens. Okay. So that's fine. Is this the round? So we Mighty Guard. Let's Chocobo Wing. No, because we need Kimari in double. But this is a slap round, I think. Let me just check if they've got haste. No, I don't think they have. Okay, that's good. So. I think it's on the next round that we actually pull the trigger here. I'm hesitating because now Kimari's on low health. Is this a slap round? Shit. Yes, it is. Okay, so right, let's go for it. We need Kimari cured. We need... I think I wasted that fucking Bhed potion earlier. I could have done with it here. Yep, I could do with it right now. Yeah, so she's really far away from... Fair, can we manipulate her HP? No. I was going to bring Lulu in there. Okay, so absorb's going to do that. This is where we move into the Goliath. This is where he moves into SOS Reflect. He's got barely any HP there. I think I pulled the trigger a bit too soon because Kimahri needs more health, but we're into phase 2, folks, and we're going to kick things off with a Hellbiter. Ah shit, I didn't put Yuna in fucking zombie ward, fuck's sake. Can Ultra Cure get rid of zombie? That's a thought. That's a thought for anyone in the chat as well. Can Cure can't do that. So we're already a character down because Yuna's in zombie, so we fucked up there, but let's keep going. So we bring Tidus in. Tidus is going to defend. Okay. That's not a bad outcome. Regen on Riku. That's a fucking low roll though for Regen, man. I think it's only like a 10% roll. So Tidus defend. We Chocobo wing here. You can defend. You can Shining Gem. Defend with Tidus. Bastard. Right, I've got a backup plan for that though. And that is a Lunar Curtain on Yunalesca herself. Is Riku in haste, or is that the ×2? Yes, she is. This is the most epic fight in the entire game in my eyes, man. Okay, so Tidus held strong there, which was good. I think Regen's going to fuck me over, though. Yep, that's a good outcome. Does Riku have haste? No, she doesn't. Do I give her haste? Yes. I think in the second round I always give her haste. It's a shame. Come on. Right, Tidus hasn't got zombie. That region is doing fucking too much HP. I'm basically just about keeping up with the region. I am, but I can't keep up. I don't think I can keep up, can I? Alright, that's bad news if Tidus gets... zombied. Come on, zombie ward. Okay, so the boys are doing well. Right, see, she didn't get countered there. You're probably right though, LG. No, that has turned out very well. That fucking region though on her has just screwed me over, I think. Okay, let's just... It's only doing 100. That's good. The region is fucking out. It's doing... I can just about keep up with the damage. The region is fucking screwing me over. This is what I was afraid of. Just this situation right now. Okay, if we get Cure on Tidus... Oh, for fuck's sake. Region again. I'm wondering if I can bring... Bahamut in here. No, it's going to be too soon. Shit. And we've lost Tidus. Okay. There's just not enough protection against zombie. This is something I wanted to try. Oh fuck, I forgot he was in fucking zombie, for God's sake. The thing is, Riku could potentially solo this fight. So is there a potential here that we've got to actually tactically sacrifice two characters? Do we have anything that can help Riku in this situation? I think what I'm going to have to do is probably cash in on the auto haste, because I get 2 shining gems per round then. And what that means is I can get this done in basically in 3 rounds. Can I give her auto haste now? For some reason the editor only goes to... Right, let's just give something. Right, just bear with me folks, I am just giving Riku haste charge. Okay, so she'll have auto med. She'll have auto... I did fear this, and I think I've basically got to use auto haste here because I can get this phase done in 3 rounds. Auto potion, and then if we cash in on the auto haste, because I can survive. No, it's not the weapon I need. It's... For some reason, Farplane won't let me get to the bottom of Riku's weapons and armors for some reason. That's a bit weird. Ah, can we do this? Can we change this instead? Sorry folks, I'm just figuring something out here. I reckon I've got to cash in on the auto haste. I do. Auto potion. Not a bad armor though. Auto med, auto potion, auto haste. That's pretty good. Do we have auto haste now? Is it in here? Oh, the bastard thing's in there. Okay. Okay, let's give this a go. So, technically, we should have 2 shining gems around, and the haste does not get dispelled. And we always get the second phase. Let's just bring the lads back in, just so we can swap them out. That's fine. Right, let's bring in back the nurse and we swap her for the blessed ring. Okay, so that's the replacement for... Oh, fuck's sake, she's already got... What's her name? So we have to bring in Lulu here. Right, you're dead, mate, so you can just come in the background. So Auron, let's put him in defense mode. We can't have you in, so we need Lulu. Has Lulu got the blessed bangle? Yes, she has. So let's just defend. Now, this is the part that I needed to double check because... Okay, so Zombie Ward kicked in. Kicked in for Auron, which is fine. Should we finish off here with a Bahamut and then dismiss? So let's keep Auron in for the defensive. Has Regen ran out on Yunalesca? Yes, it has. Oh my god, that's fantastic. I actually didn't realise it would run out. Okay, Lulu we can swap for Yuna. Because they've got... So let's grand... No, we're not going to grand summon. We don't need to... Okay, let's just try this with Bahamut. Now, this is where Yunalesca's stats come in, because should we go for a Firaga, a physical, or an impulse? Any thoughts from the chat? Let me know. Because this is the crucial part that I wanted to understand. Oh, come on. There we go, boss. Okay, I'm just checking the P. Birdman guide. So, 50 defense, 50 magic defense. So, it really matters about Bahamut's stats here. Which I don't know what they are. Okay. Right, 2-7, that's good. So absorb's fine. Because we'll move into the Mega Death round now. Surely we do Megadeth. My god, we're at fucking Megadeth in this challenge. Surely we get a turn after Megadeth. See, we can't use the overdrive now. We're fucked. We can't use Mega Flare. So let's dismiss. I'm wondering if dismiss gets rid of Curse. So I'm fine with the counter, that's fine. You can do that. Can we get Yuna out? No, we can't. Okay. Come on, with a... Oh my god, 1 health. Fucking hell. Oh, Region, the worst thing we could have had done there. Fuck's sake. I think that screwed us over, that region. Defend. Hellbiter's good. That's a good outcome. Just gonna have to keep going on the offensive here. Right, defend. Oh, the fucking Mind Blast round. I didn't expect to get this far. Technically, oh god. So Hellbite is a physical, which takes them out. So that's fine. Now, here's the thing, right? Hang on. I think we're in a good place here. I think the auto haste is going to have to be the move. It's going to have to be. Let's buy some time with the rest of the gang. You fucking useless woman. Now, here's a thought. We could potentially use the good old Sunburst Bahamut Overdrive, but I don't think it's going to work. I think he's going to come out cursed. let's just try it, because if it is, I mean, you know, we've got a kind of technical knockout here. But is he cursed? That's the thing. Is he cursed? He's fucking cursed. You are joking me. And she's got shell. For fuck's sake. Oh God. So that's Bahamut. The thing is though that we lose Bahamut. So if he gets cursed, that's oh God. Okay. Yeah, and we get the Mega Death. So Riku's gone. Oh, folks. Oh, what a nightmare. Okay, I think we're in a good space. I didn't anticipate us to get this far, or be able to, yeah, even get this far into the challenge. So I think we're 2 hours in. I think we're going to wrap it up there, and we'll probably come back to the drawing board later this week. Apologies, it is a bit of a short one today, but I'm fucking hyped that you're all watching. We got loads of you watching, and I'm buzzing for it. So I think though the key learnings are initially in the fight we can get basically the triple overdrive on with Hotspurs and with Eccentric. We need to get the Mega Elixirs. We need to get Auron and SOS Reflect armor, and we likely need to cash in on the auto haste, because we need to get that second round out of the way ASAP, I think. And I reckon it's probably better to tank the Mega Death with 3 Zombify characters if we have them. So look folks, I think we're going to call it there for this evening. If you have joined me in the chat, amazing to have you with me. Thank you for all the love and support. It's been a great learning stream, but I think we're going to call a line in the sand for tonight, and I'll be back in the week with more Yunalesca testing. If there's any final thoughts in the chat, please let me know. But I think we've got the strategy nailed down, probably about 90-95%. I was very iffy when it came to the metamorphosis phase going into the Mega Death turn. So yeah, maybe we need some more testing there. It's just so long to get to phase 2 and 3. That's why I'm a bit apprehensive about going again. So look, we're going to draw a line in the sand tonight. Let's call it a day, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Hope everyone's doing good. Take it easy. Bye for now.